Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Today is going to be another development stream for Ymirheim, and yeah, I'll try to make translations work for the launcher. So yeah, let's begin. So we have this old, well, more or less old technology. Windows Forms application. And we have to make it work. 1 second. My uptime is incorrect. Here we go. So all of that is currently done the actual Windows Forms way, and we need to make it work with proper translations that we can extract into WebBlade. So first thing that I need to try, I'm not sure yet how we can do that, but first thing that I wanted to try is manually setting some text attributes. So let's see, I want to see the designer. Good. So we have this initialize component where it's been called though. No, here in the constructor. So I guess we can try and update some titles in the constructor. That would be one way. Hello, hello, Soren. How you doing? So let me see. I want to start with the window title. How is it called in Windows Forms? I'm doing good. Yeah. Just trying to sort out this Windows Form application and make it translatable so people can actually help me with translating it to other languages. I don't have to do this all by myself. Okay, apply resources, I see. So let me check. This text. All right, so I need to modify this text. So what's gonna happen if I do that? Wait. Do I need to adjust the scaling though? Will it break my window? Certainly could. Yeah, let's see how it goes. Okay, so it does work. Does it work in the designer though? Well, technically I don't have to make it work in the designer, but that would be good. So if I close it, wait, and open it again. No, I don't see the testing title. Crap, that is bad. So this code is automatically generated by the designer itself. Resume layout, perform layout. What is this? Resume as usual, layout logic. What if can I override this perform layout method? No. Can I override resume layout? No. That's a bummer. Okay, what if I remove this thing? And restart. It becomes empty. Understandable. So if I want to extract this in a completely separate resource, I would have to I would basically have to duplicate the text 2 times, one in the designer itself and one in the resource files. That's not what I want to do. It works in the running application though. Yeah, I can see the testing header. Okay, what if I restart the Visual Studio? Let me check. No, it's still empty. Come on, load. Maybe I can do it in another way. Well, the main problem is if I try to extract these resources into WebLate, it looks ugly. It tries to extract everything, including like the fonts and class names, whatever. I don't want to make it like that. And I'm not sure if I can filter out somehow in WebLate what I can allow for translation and whatnot. I can do it manually, theoretically, but I don't want to do that manually for every string. So my idea was to create a separate translation resource. And just put everything that is actually translatable into that resource and make it loaded by 𝙽𝙴𝚁𝙸𝚂. Okay, let me see. What do we have? Maybe we have some kind of add-on. Remove blank strings. What is this? Oh, okay. Don't think I can make it work just inside the 𝙽𝙴𝚁. I would have to actually go over every string and mark it as read-only. I don't want to do that. I just need to extract a few labels, and that's it. Okay, let me look at the designer code once again. So I have this resources variable. What it is? What is it? Here we go. Resource manager. And this is default resources. I can't really control that. Okay, I don't see any other option. We would actually have to duplicate the text. So we're gonna let me revert this change real quick. Where is it? Where is it? Here it is. Reset. Yeah. So yeah, one copy will be in these resources, another one in the translations resources. So if I try to yeah, I can do it directly here. So I can do new item, resource file, and let's name it options dialog dot the translations. Probably not dot. Because that would be a class name. It would be just option dialog translations. And that's it. Options dialog translations. Okay. Now we take this text. Let me see. Even here, it's hard to find translatable stuff. Cancel button, one text. Can basically copy all of that But let me see how the designer does that. Cancel button, apply resources. Let's cancel button 1. So I guess I can do it exactly like that. Yeah, let's try. So if I just copy this entry into here. What? How does this work then? Wow. No code. No code generation. Yeah, okay. So now, if I do something like being done here. Wait. Options dialog translations. Ah. Can I specify a resource name here somehow? No? This is weird. So I would have to do manually for every label, I guess. Yeah, this are the apply resources methods. How do I load a separate resource file into this? I guess I can't. FBI, open up! Oh wow. Welcome raiders. Thank you 𝙽𝙴 for raiding me. Wow, that's a huge raid. Yeah. How you doing? Yeah, I need to make it a little bit quieter, sorry.
Don't tell me you're following me. Following you?
Thank you for the follow. Welcome raiders. So yeah,
Don't tell me you're following me. Following you?
Yeah, they got us. FBI got us. So yeah, welcome. I'm Neris. I'm working on an MMORPG, which is technically not mine. It's just I'm trying to revive an MMORPG that was discontinued, never being even released. It was in closed beta. And it was abandoned by the original developers. And yeah, basically I'm trying to make it work again. So this is the website for our project. And yeah, we are trying to revive MMORPG Ragnarok Online 2, The Gate of the World. It's from 2007. And yeah, basically this project is aimed to completely recreate this game, modernize it. So for example, we're working on the remastering of all the resources. Let me show you. So yeah, basically I'm mainly working on the backend and on the game design for this project, but right now I'm trying to implement translations for the launcher so they can be translated by other people. And yeah, this project is currently active, so the servers are available. You can actually try and play it. It's in closed beta, but technically everyone can join. And yeah, you can try it by yourself. You can play with other people. But it's right now it's in very rough state. Basically, everything that's in the game right now is meant to just test the server, the client, so everything works properly. It's not really a playable game right now, although you can play, and there is some content available. It's just not a lot. So yeah, what happened? They just stopped developing. So yeah, sorry, let me switch to different track. So the original developers were working on this project in 2006, 2007. They made it to the closed beta stage. It was mainly working, although not a lot of content as well. And then a huge reorganization in the company happened, at least from what I heard. And yeah, they decided that they cannot
Don't tell me
continue
you're following
working
me.
on this
Following you?
project. Thank you for the follow. So yeah, they decided they cannot continue working on this project, although it looked cool at the time. It was great. But some audience, like the audience that was originally playing Ragnarok Online 1, the original game, didn't really like this, and I can see why. It's not even close to the replacement of Ragnarok Online 1, and it shouldn't be. It should be treated as its own game on its own. But yeah, also from what I heard, the company experienced a lot of financial problems at that time. And yeah, basically they discontinued this project. They fired all the developers that were working on this project, discontinued working on with the studios that were developing the content for this project as well. And yeah, they just stopped. But yeah, the community were still active. Even after that, there were some private servers available. It's just, yeah, not a lot of stuff could be done with the original developers bailing out. So yeah, this is where we are right now. I'm trying to basically making it work. So the now end game goal, basically If you mean the goal for the development is to make the proper game, re-implement a lot of stuff that was not implemented or implemented poorly. So basically our project completely redesigns the game, including class system, completely new story, but based on the ideas of the original story. Basically, we just taken the graphics. We cannot, so yeah, this is about the question about the legal rights. So we cannot distribute the original client. We cannot use original resources or stuff like that. And our project exists as a mod to the original game. So you have to own or have your old Ragnarok Online 2 installation and apply this mod. And basically, we provide everything to make you playable. They don't sell it. They never sold it. It was free to download, and technically it's easy to find it online or ask someone to give their own copy. Yeah, it was free. It's just, yeah, for legal permissions, we cannot basically ship it as our own game, and we cannot really earn any money on this. So this is a completely free project. Yeah, you just need to get the latest version, or even basically any version of closed beta, no wait, open beta, open Korean beta, or any client used by any private server that existed in the past. You can just use that and apply our mod, and our mod will patch the files to make it work. And we have full server infrastructure. So this is the main thing that I was working on, is the server. Why is my video not loading? So I've developed the server from scratch. It's a .NET Core. Well, now it's .NET application. Yeah, it's a highly distributed system, so I can scale it, highly scalable, I should say, a system that we can put on multiple servers to adjust for load from the players. And yeah, we also provide a lot of additional infrastructure, like the community forums. We have a wiki with a knowledge base about all of that, and lots of stuff. So, for example, right now I'm working on one piece of all of that, is the launcher, which is launcher and patcher in the same system. So normally, if you would develop a game right now, you don't have to develop something like a launcher, patcher, updater. You can just put your game in Steam and it will handle everything for you. But in our case, we have a launcher that you have to install and you have to support, and it basically that does everything. Yeah, it is. And I have been working on this project for, 12 years, 13 years. And it's, if you count the actual revival project, but even before that, I was working on this game to support a custom private server. But yeah, at that point, I was still using the original client, and only the server side was custom. And I was using not the server that is currently in, but I was using some open source server emulator that was available at the moment, written by someone else. But yeah, to make this project properly work, I couldn't use that emulator. I had to rewrite everything from scratch because that emulator was definitely not production ready, let's say it like that. So yeah, really big project, really fun to work with, and yeah. So yeah, again, welcome everyone. Yeah, I'm trying right now to solve a weird problem. So the launcher that I'm currently trying to update is a Windows Forms application. And it's relatively old. It's from the early stages of the project. And it was created on Windows Forms to make it available to older systems like Windows XP, Windows 2000 even. And yeah, I'm still supporting it. And right now I'm trying to make it work with integrated into 𝙽𝙴𝚁𝙸𝚂, which is this system. It's a web application that allows you to translate applications or projects into multiple languages. So here, for example, we have the full translation, full translations of every piece of content in the game extracted so anyone can translate it into their native language. So if I open, I don't know, string table UI, for example, and see like Portuguese, for example, we can basically see any text that appears in the UI of the game, and it can be translated. So it's very nice because I personally cannot support a lot of translations. I don't even know half of the languages that we have here, but people can help with it. And I'm trying to do the same thing for the launcher UI. So yeah, we have everything that's in the game and has some kind of text, and you can translate it. So I know, for example, if I open item prototypes, we have names and descriptions of every item, and yeah, anyone can translate it to their own language. It also has automatic translations that can help you with that. So it automatically translates with Google Translate, and you can use this translation and do some just minor adjustments. So it's a very, very nice tool. But yeah, now we need to make it work with the launcher, and the 𝙽𝙴𝚁𝙸𝚂 technically can work with Windows Forms, Windows resources, .NET resource files. It's just the problem is these resource files that are used for translation, they are just a complete mess. Everything is in here. So all the layout options, all the type names, offsets, and whatever. I guess it's cool if you work on a translation so you can like modify the layout to your needs, and it will be completely different per each language, but it's not what we need. And yeah, basically it looks very ugly. So I'm trying to extract only the strings that we actually want to make translatable into a separate resource file. And I'm struggling with it. So my idea was to just create a separate resource file like I did here, and make it contain just the strings that are needed to be translatable. And I wanted to make it in like not a lot of effort, but I'm not sure if I can, because this component resource manager that's being used by the designer in the original Windows Forms designer code, it has this nice apply resources method that just takes all the strings in that resource named the same as the components inside this form, and it just applies that automatically. I don't think I can reuse that because it loads you cannot change the resource name from which you load these translations. So probably I would have to make it custom. So we have this resource manager. So probably we would have to use default resource manager. So yeah, this one can be loaded by a custom name. Actually, is it possible? Where is it again? Maybe I can extend this component resource manager class. Also, yeah, weird. It refers to this constructor of resource manager was just supplying a resource type. So what are we doing here? Location info. No idea what's going on here. Basically, I need the same component resource manager, but I need it to load the resources from a custom resource file. So main assembly base name field. Okay, I think I can. So if let me open this properly. And this. Yeah. So I just need this method. So if I create another class extended from this one and implement a constructor, oh, I can't. Or can I? There is an empty constructor available. It's just I can't access the resource manager constructor. This is bad. I don't think I need to deal with that. So column assembly is being assigned properly in the empty constructor, empty argument constructor, I mean. I just need to call these methods, and this is private. Okay, great. So yeah, here goes my idea with extending this class. Yeah, I would have to do everything manually. So access every property manually and assign it to the corresponding component, which I didn't want to do, but I think this is the only option. The only other option would be to build some kind of script to automatically extract only the strings that I need, and it would be hard to actually define which one I need because there's a lot of stuff. So again, it would be probably a whitelist or some weird logic. Yeah. So okay, for now, let's do it just manually and make sure that we have the translations extracted into WebLate so people can start translating it. And then we can try to refactor if we want to. So to do that, I'm gonna change this to internal and just have everything here properly named. So this would be title, game options. And I would use it like this text equals options, dialog translations, title. And I would have to do that for every component that has some kind of text that I want to translate. Okay, let's see if that works first. So let's put game options 2. Game options 2. Now let's add another language. Yeah, synchronizing languages. This is gonna be handled by WebLate. So maybe let's try that first. Well, for now I can just do a test resource. So for example, for Ukrainian language. And what did they have? This one. Okay, this works. Okay, let me switch it to English. Okay, yeah, that works. It's just, it's not very nice, like at all. But it can work. The main thing that I don't like is I would have two copies of the same text, one on the form designer, at least in English, one on the form designer and one in the translations resource. But it is what it is, I guess. Okay, yeah, let's do that. So now we have this installation path. So now let's rename all the labels. So we don't have to deal with the automatically generated names. UI scan. Oh, I already have this, and I already have all of that. Okay, great. So, yeah, installation path. Yeah, this is gonna be tedious. You have to deal with a lot of copy pasting, but it's fine. There is not a lot of UI in this application, and I would have to redesign the installer, which is built into this launcher. Because right now it's where is it? Client install wizard. Right now it's all basically absolute positioning, which is gonna be weird if the length of these strings will be different on different language. So I would need relative positioning here. Okay. All right. So yeah, can close this, this, and this. Now, game language. And yeah, by the way, the music that you're hearing right now is from the game itself. There's pretty big playlist of the background music, and it's super nice. It's composed by Yoko Kanno. Okay. And we have a couple of buttons. I should probably copy the text first and then the name so I don't have to copy it twice. Cancel button 1. Why is it 1? See? Now, what's happening here? Oh, this is just a link. But we have tooltip. Yeah, we also need to translate tooltips. So let's translate it like that. How do you translate the tooltips though? This tooltip. Oh, like that? Yeah, even this is not handled by apply resources. So, okay, now I feel a little bit better with just implementing all of that manually. So set the tooltip for this thing. Gonna be this thing. Yeah, let's loop over the elements again and see if we have any tooltips. Empty, empty. Should have one here, yeah. So save mode checkbox tooltip. And the value is this one. This one's empty, empty. We have one here. Where is the name? Here is the name. Yeah, technically we can remove the tooltip text from the form designer, and that should be fine. It's not really visible. No, it's not visible in the designer. Okay. We can do that. So let's assign this. Wait. Okay, I think that's it. Let's double check the designer code for set tooltip method calls. So save my checkbox, we have that. Translation progress, we have that. And options help button. Yeah, we have just 3 tooltips. So yeah, that should be it. So this is how it should look like. This is the whole translated text. By the way, unfortunately, I can't make this bigger to be more readable on screen. Sorry about that. Okay. Yeah, this looks fine. So now we can copy all of that here. Remove this one and copy the translations. Also, now I realized that I can open any translated resource, since I translated only the elements that are needed to be translated. And I can make this resource as a base for the English language. That way I wouldn't have to copy a lot of stuff. Okay, also we have now this broken. And Visual Studio did not update that. Interesting. So if you change the component name in the designer, it doesn't update the translated resources. Huh. Okay, another reason to ditch this system. So now I'm not sure about the order. Yeah, the order is messed up. Okay. So yeah, next time for the next window, I will just copy a translated resource, make it the base translations resource. That way we don't have to do a lot of copy pasting. I would just have to copy the English text into it. Okay, so this is cancel. Cancel. Okay, okay. Language. Installation path. The skin. Scalen. The help button. Where is it? Where is it? Open help button tooltip. Safe mode text. Safe mode tooltip. And translation progress. Here we go. Now let's delete old Ukrainian resource. Set the language to Ukrainian. And let's see how that looks like. Yeah. This is it. Although the font is broken, I think. What the hell? Or is it just because of the scaling, the UI scaling? Let me check this one. Wait. No, it doesn't work. Wait, why? Because we manually reassign all the labels. It stopped working, so let's try that again. And yeah, all the labels are now broken because I renamed components. But yeah, the font is the same. It's just, it weirded me out because of the scaling, I guess. Yeah, it's totally fine. So yeah, this window actually stretches properly when you change the text. So I would have to do the same for the installer, which would be more complex, I think. But it's a good thing. Okay, so now we have these translations. So the options dialog is done. Now we have main form, which doesn't contain a lot of translation. Let me see. Well, about the same, but mainly the tooltips. Okay. So let's do that. It's gonna be... Oh, I forgot about that. I wanted to try and copy the translated resource. Wait. Can't? Oh, come on. Really? Visual Studio, are you kidding me? I cannot copy a sub-resource. Ah. All right. Okay, let's do it like we did before. It's not a big deal. We don't have too many text strings translatable. Okay. Now we go to the main form. Yeah, let's close all of that. And this. And this. Okay, so now we need the translations for clear cookies. Yeah, at least we have everything named correctly. So technically we can just start populating the translation file. Well, let's do this. Let's copy this empty for now translation resource as a Ukrainian, and just copy all these translations that we already have. By the way, how does it work with the dot in the name when it generates the code? I guess it doesn't generate any members. Wait, what? Oh, this is Ukrainian. Okay. So if I copy now this into the main resource file, it replaces it with underscore. Should I keep it like that? It definitely looks good. Looks better than the previous one. Also, let's try and rename this to mainform.translation, or let's try to create a new resource. Mainform.translations. No, it doesn't place it there. It doesn't place it under the main form file. Okay. How does the naming look like? It's with underscore. No, I don't like that. Okay, so it's going to be main form translations. Or I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out what would be the best way, because main form translations as one word, it may appear with different sorts and for different UI elements. Yeah, let's do it with the dots. That would be better. So now it's going to be main form underscore translations and then some elements. Yeah, let's do that. So we don't have any form name actually, so I can remove that. Not from this one, but from this one. And then let's start. Oh. Tooltip is gonna be different. Tooltip is gonna be like like this. Wait. Yeah. Wait, what? Oh, text. Okay. So for the text, I need to do it like this. Wait, why is here we have tooltip text? Other stuff we do. Oh, that's menu item. Okay. So that's not standardized, I guess, properly. I did that. Now let's do that. So everything that ends on that tooltip should be done through this set tooltip thing. But tooltip text is a special case. Okay. Okay, so this is done. Now we have the translatable text for the main form. Now I need English translations from here. Oh my god, I cannot see them clearly. Think it's here. So clear cookies, menu item. Wait, do we have English, Ukrainian version? No, we don't. So first let's copy this. This is now a proper Ukrainian translation. Oh. Like that. And now for the English version, we set it here. Clear cookies, menu item. Close button. Discord. Forums. Game options. Tooltip for game options. Options. Repair game files. Check and repair. Start the game. Okay. Okay. Looks good. Let's switch to English. Wait, I'm checking this. Start the game. Discord, forums, options, close. Yeah, also I forgot to check the tooltips for these elements. Let's do that real quick for the Ukrainian translation. Yeah, and yeah. Perfect. Now if we delete the Ukrainian translation, the old Ukrainian translation file, it should use the new one. Yeah. Oh, we have one missing. Game options, open game options. What happened there? This one. Okay, yeah. Looks like I just missed one of the elements. So I do need to double check stuff like that. Okay, perfect. Now it works. So we have the main form translated. Let me see. Okay, options. Splash screen doesn't have any translations. So we have options. Main form. I don't like this file structure. Let's put all the translations in a separate file. In properties, I guess, because we have the main one here. Oh. Maybe we can even do something much nicer. What? Oh, this is not a folder. So let's put that in the resources. Translations. That way it would be even easier for the webblade to integrate. We can just set it to a single folder. So translations. Now let's take all of these, put them here. Yeah. And did it rename the namespace? How can I see that? Sources, yeah, perfect. What's that? Ah, okay. Yeah, but now we import new namespace. This is perfect. Also, I would like to make namespaces here for the main form. Because potentially there can be like tens of different languages. So main form. Wait, what's wrong? guess it just didn't update in time. So we have main form, we have options dialog. Keep trying to use Shift F6 to rename. Not working in Visual Studio too often. And we should have the options dialog broken now, so let's fix that. Yeah. Clean up the namespaces a little bit. Okay, now. Yeah, I think this is fine. Oh, I forgot to rename this thing to the new-ish convention. Okay, works perfectly. And then this one. Okay. Also, I don't need these designer files for sure. This is just for the translations, I mean. They're just empty. Yeah. And now we need to fix the options dialog again by just using underscore. Here we go. Let's see if that works still. What? Why did this resource break all of a sudden? Because now it conflicts with the resources namespace. Oh my god. Well, okay, let's move the translations into the root of the project. Now we need to fix the code again, like that. And here. Now it should work. No. Ah, I see. I removed the namespace because it was grayed out. I didn't notice the error at the bottom. Perfect. Now it works. Also, what's going on with the news? I guess I forgot to translate these two posts to Ukrainian. Okay, that's something for later. So, now we have main form, we have options dialog. Credentials request. This one is very small. So let's create a new folder in translations. Let's copy this resource into here. Oh, I can't. Okay, great. Brr. I have to actually manually create it. That's the translations. Yeah. And then copy it to the... No, not yet, not yet. Now we put the Ukrainian translations that we already have into here. Nah, we can't. Okay. Visual Studio, you making me sad. Oh, come on. Okay. Actually, that won't work. I want to rename those labels and buttons. So let's do that. Where's the credentials dialog? So I have label 3. This is... Why is it scuffed? Oh, because it automatically resizes itself. How do I name this piece of text? Help text label. Then this one is username label. And this is password label. This is confirm button. This is cancel button. Yep. And now we need to update this. So help text label. This one. Username label. Password label. Confirm. Cancel. I mixed that up a little bit. This is cancel. This is confirm. Okay. What is this string? Oh. It's copied in a weird way. There we go. This is it. This is our Ukrainian translation. And now we can delete the designer file, because we only need that for the main resource. And now we need to translate this to English. Oh my god, this is Okay, so we have, yes, I want. We have this text. Where are other translatable stuff? Cancel button. Cancel button. Confirm. Confirm. Help text. Password label. And username label. Here we go. Now we have all the translations. Now we need the code. So this is going to be this. Stop asking me to include a not ready yet. Oh, not text, but title. Title. Where is it? Here it is. Title. Title. Perfect. And everything else should be... Oh. Get about that. Okay. Right, I still need that. So cancel button text. Yeah. We don't have any tooltips on this window. Confirm button. We have the title and the last one, username label. That's it. And yeah, also, I still forget to update the options dialog. So these names contain also this, the text parameter and the tooltip. Right? This is how in the main form. Yeah. So where are the translations? Options dialog here. Cancel button text, text, label, checkbox text, title is within its own. Yeah. Wait. Ah, okay, it renamed automatically. Perfect, perfect. Thank you, Visual Studio. For once, he did something useful. I was just going to go over the code and replace everything with the underscore text and underscore tooltip, but Visual Studio did that actually automatically. Nice. But I didn't update the translations. Well, it's okay. I can't do that in bulk. So I have to do it like that. Label. And for the tooltips, I'm just adding a dot. Yeah, perfect. Okay, let's see if that works. Yeah. Perfect. So now we have options dialog, main form, and credentials request dialog. Let's do the authentication dialog. Oh, we don't even need to do that. It doesn't have any translations. I forgot about that. So now the client install wizard. I don't want to deal with that for now. Oh, now I can delete these translations. I want to deal with the resources because this one, although it does have all the text, only the text that is translatable, but it also contains some images and icons that they don't want to push to Weblate. So to do that, I will. So what strings do we have here? We have the progress bar text. We have error messages. We have default skin name. Yeah, we have all the stuff here. So how do we name this? I guess, where are the translations? Translations. Let's create a new folder called string table, I guess. To make it a little bit more consistent with the game. And we copy these translations if we can, if Visual Studio allows us. Yeah, into here. But we also we need to rename it according to the translation convention that we just came up with. String table translations. Just like that. Also, what is this designer file doing here? And why don't we have a designer file here? What? Oh, and I need to remove all the images. Also, I think there were, yeah, icons. Let's check everything. Oh, files. Let's remove that as well. Other, nothing. So we only need the strings. And let's switch it back to internal. Yeah, now we have the designer file. For some reason, maybe I renamed a wrong. No, it's the English resource. I don't know. For some reason, the designer file got lost. So now let's remove any images, icons, whatever from this resource. Yeah, there's nothing. What about Ukrainian version? Perfect. So now we have this string table translations. Now, now I can delete all of these strings. And we have 8 files to fix. It should be okay. So instead of properties resources, we're gonna use string table translations. Just like that. A bunch of these messages in this file. Yeah, now we should be good. How do I trigger one of those messages? Oh, I know. And the settings. Oh, I don't have any languages. Oh, but we have here. This comes from the string table. Okay, it should be fine. So now the last thing is the install wizard. So this thing. So we have to not just to not just make it translatable by an external resource file, but also we need to make it stretchable, or rather auto-resizing. And I'm afraid to touch this layout, to be honest. Let me see. How is this layout different to the translated version? Because if I remember correctly, there were some differences. Oh wow, it's broken. Okay. So I do need to fix it as soon as possible. All right. So, how can we make it automatically resizable? I guess we can add a table here. Wait. Yeah, so basically this is the structure of the page. We have some text on the top that can have different dimensions, can stretch. And then some controls below that, and the buttons on the bottom. The dimensions of the window should be the same for every language. So we only need to make this text to appear in a nicer way. So what we can do is we can just use a table. Where is it? Where is it? Containers, I guess. Table layout panel, right? Did I use that in the options dialog? Yeah, table layout panel. Let's use exactly the same thing. And put it on the top. It breaks everything. Okay, so now we edit rows and columns. I need only a single column. This one would be 100%. Now for this one we need 1, 2, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 rows. And then the 5th row would contain stuff like that. Oh, okay, 6 rows. So for rows, we do auto size. No, wait, for now it's gonna be, let's do for 20 pixels. But then we will auto size them. So we need 5 rows. Now, this label goes into the 1st row. This one into 2nd. This one is 3rd. This one is 5th. Now, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did I mess up counting the rows? So wait, let's revert all of that. Also, let's make the rows a little bit taller. 20 pixels is not enough for me. 50. Okay. Why is it so? Oh, okay, you see. So this one's here. This one goes here. This one goes here. This one goes the next one. I need 6 rows then. Okay, now in the next row, we need to place all of that, which we can't. We need some kind of panel, if I remember correctly. Let's place a panel here. Also, I want another row just in case I need to easily select this table. So we have this one. Let's use, where is it? Auto size. Auto size. So it's stretched to the whole table cell. And place all of that. Wait, I can't? Why can't I place a label into a panel? What's going on? Or I don't even have the panel anymore. Here is the panel. Weird. The panel just disappeared. Here we go. Oh, it doesn't stretch. Actually, it's fine. I don't need that one to stretch properly. I can just change the table. Oh my god. What am I doing? Change the height of that row to an absolute value of 200? No, that's too much. And it didn't work. I hate Windows forms. Oh, okay, this is a wrong one. Here we go. And the panel should be out of size. Here we go. And then the same thing. Yeah, the same thing goes here. So we put panel. Okay, I see what's going on. There is a... No, I'm confused. Ah, okay. Okay, I see. That's the table cell still. So now that we placed a panel there, we can just use auto size. Perfect. And now we can put another panel and then into the next row. And then place this thing into that panel. Then for now resize this thing to 250, let's say. And make the panel out size. Yeah. And now we can set this to auto size. Also, now we can, I guess, set auto size for all of the upper ones. Here we go. Okay, now we have our layout being automatically stretched. Okay. Next thing is we need to add some margins. Can we do that directly on the table? I don't think so. Actually, maybe I can already remove that last column so it doesn't get in the way. Yeah. No, actually, I liked it that I have one last column that automatically stretches to the bottom. So now I need to first of all center this within a panel. Can I automatically center it? Dock. No. I don't know. I don't think I can. But it's fine. Can deal with that. I need this panel to be bigger, to stretch to the 100%. Auto size true, grow only. Oh, maybe I can do it like that. Sure. I would like to place these elements, align these elements in the center of the panel. I don't think I can. No. No. Windows Forms. Maybe I can play with margins. Is there an auto margin? No. It should be an absolute value. I don't know. Well, I can align that roughly on the center manually. Although this label, okay, I see, I know. It shouldn't be auto size. I should stretch that somehow like that, and then align the text. Can I do that? Oh, maybe anchor is what it's to. What is it for? No? No. Can I align the text on the center? Text align. Here we go. Perfect. Oops. Can I do... Okay. So to move it down, now that I have everything tied together, I would have to manually increase the values, but it's totally fine. How many did I add? Plus 40 pixels. 56. Yeah. Now this thing. Should do the same. Oh, there is a panel. Yeah, I shouldn't do margins like that for each element. I should do padding for the panel on the top, 40 pixels. Oh no. No. Doesn't want to do that. Maybe margin would work. Yeah, margin works. Weird, but okay. Now for this panel, we also add margin of 50 pixels. This label is out of size. It's fine. Now this label 20. No. 10 pixels, and from the right we need to add some kind of margin 14. Oh, doesn't work like that. Ooh. Oh, I guess I can just place it. No, I can't. Maybe padding on the label would work now. Yeah. Nice. And then margin here from the top, 20 pixels. Here, 20. It's hard to read it in this designer, but I think it's gonna be fine when it's actually running. Let's check that. So I need to delete the settings file so I get presented with the installer. 1 sec. Update roaming dev launcher. Delete everything. Whoops. I deleted a run folder. Okay, I needed to delete the debug folder. Oh, I guess I would have to reinstall the dev client. It's okay. And here we have a translated version. And it actually looks fine, although this browse button is a little bit chopped off. Let's fix that. So to do that, I guess I would need to... Yeah, that's because we added a panel. Maybe we can just... There's 0 padding on the panel. Oh, here are 3 pixels margin. Is that it? Do we have any padding on the table? We do. Left 0, right 0. Still, it's a little bit chopped off. Okay, let's revert that and actually resize the elements. Oh wow, yeah. There is a lot of the button width got chopped off. Now the label interferes with the button. Okay. That's it. Now we need to do the same thing for other pages, but those pages are simpler than this one. Also, maybe we can now stretch the input field a little bit. Or no? How do we stretch the input field? Size 26. What's the size of a button? 30. 30. Wow. Doesn't work. How do we stretch the input? I guess it's set on the font. And I don't want to change the font. Well, I guess I'm gonna be using this input like it is. Maybe we can make the button smaller, although then it would appear weird on the when we don't have any scaling. Right now it's scaled to 1.5 because I have a 4K monitor. Also, I guess I need to remove the line breaks now from the Ukrainian translation because it looks weird. Doesn't have to have line breaks now to look good. Okay, so this page is done. Let's go to the next one and do the same thing. I like this approach. It's much more robust. So, we need only a single column, 100%. Oh, wait. For the rows, we need 1, 2, 3. Just 3? Okay. For now, let's do absolute 50 pixels. 3. And let's add another one just in case for now. Okay. And now we just put this label here, this label here. Then here we need a panel. Now we at least know what we need to do. Panel. We make this panel auto size. And it's gone. This is weird, but okay. Let's copy. Well, let's just move all of that into here in this panel. Maybe now we can make it auto size. Yeah. Or no. No. What? How did they do that in the old implementation? So this is a panel. It uses auto size. Why doesn't it work? Okay, let's manually set the size to, I don't know, 144. Wow, it doesn't work. I know. I need just a bigger table row. So this is a third row. Okay. So auto size works only horizontally, I guess. Let's see if I place this thing. Wow. Come on. So now I placed this thing. Can I make it auto size? Yeah. This is weird. You have to do all the stuff in a very particular order that's not really doesn't make sense. But now it works. More or less. Okay. Hello. Good morning. How are you doing? Oh, and I guess I need to align the button exactly like that in this form. Yeah. Waking up with my string. Well, be careful. I had a raid like an hour ago, I think. And the thing is, I forgot to adjust the volume on the raid alert. It was extremely loud. I guess also I wanted to replace that alert with something else. I didn't like it. So did we set the auto size on the rows? Yeah. So now we need to adjust the margin. 20. And now we can move the table to the top. And also stretch it. I should have stretched it before I changed the button position. Something like that. I think previously it was a bit different. Let's see. I think it was a little bit down. Also, I had some space on the top that looked better. So let's add margin of 20 to the top. Also here. Now what about... what about the next page, I mean? So yeah, let's try to align it in a similar way like it was before. Well, oh wait, wrong page. So now it's a little bit stretched compared to the previous version, but I think it's fine. What language? I mean the programming language for the server side, it's C#. I have, I think, toolkit command. Is the bot working? What? Yeah, what was the command for my toolkit? One sec. I'm gonna look it up real quick. Chatbot, chat commands. What the hell? Toolset. Let's add an alias just for the next time. So yeah, basically the server is written on .NET Core, well now modern .NET, C#, libuv for the network, and the client is in C++ and Real Engine 2.5. Yeah, those languages. So right now you're learning web development, right? So HTML, JavaScript, CSS, stuff like that. So if you're going that approach, I would recommend you to learn some backend language. So something like PHP or C#. I wouldn't recommend actually to learn PHP now. It's actually like you can. There's a lot of decent jobs for PHP development, but the language and the ecosystem around it's weird. It's not very good. Telling you like a person who develops in PHP for a living. So yeah, knowing some kind of backend language, actually you can program web backends with JavaScript. That's also an option. Node.js is used for that, which also has a lot of how do you say it? Employment options if you're looking for that. But yeah, in addition to that, that's what I was saying. In addition to that, I would really recommend you to learn some proper language that has strict typing, that has lower level access to the resources. So something like C, C++, at least having experience with that would improve your programming abilities on higher level programming languages. You would understand how computer resource management works, and your code would be much more optimized, and also you would learn more like approaches to the development, programming patterns from different languages, how they look in different languages, which is also extremely useful. And C# or maybe Java are very nice high-level strict typing languages that contain a lot of good practices, good design patterns available out of the box. they can teach you a lot to just program a good code, not just some like scripts, but actually design a better code. Music, hello? Oh, it's this track again. Probably I need to exclude it because I still have the full track in the playlist. Yeah, let's remove it from the playlist so it doesn't throws me off next time. So, okay, let me check again. We have this progress bar. I forgot to pay attention to this. Yeah, it looks good. I think it's a good layout. Next page. I think it's fine. More or less the same. So this page is done. Now this one. Here I don't even have to do the table layout. I can just make this label, remove auto sizing from this label, stretch it the whole width, and align the text in the top middle, top center. Just like that. And then the final page is this thank you. Again, I can just stretch the label. Oop. Also, I think, oh, okay. Text align, top center. Here we go. Now we have a proper automatic sizing. I should have done that in the first place instead of just slapping the elements on the form in whatever position it ended up. So, okay. Now we do the translation for this final form. Okay. Again, I'm trying to reach Shift F6 to rename, but doesn't work in Visual Studio. Actually, don't know if there is a hotkey for renaming files in Visual Studio, but it doesn't matter. So, client install wizard. Now let's create a resource. Client install wizard dot translations. Now we take the Ukrainian translations and put them here. Blah. Just like that. Switch to internal again. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. I have a bunch of labels. I wanted to name them properly, so I wouldn't be able to copy translations like that. Well, okay. So let's name the labels properly. So this is page 1. Naming is hard. I can't just do page 1 label 1, 2, 3. At least for this text on the top of the window. Page 1 label 1. Page 1 label 2. Technically it's a link label, but doesn't really matter. 3. 4. 5. No, this is not 5. This is how is this thing called? Original game folder text box. Let's name it original game folder label. We have proper name here, proper name here. Check-in files label. Check-in files progress bar. So I do have proper names on some elements, but not everywhere. Ruby on Rails. Well, yeah, that's also a nice option for the backend. I don't like it, but it's a nice option. And Postgres is also cool. Because usually when people, well, actually I don't know about the current situation, but in the past, people, when going to the web development path, they would learn HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and PHP and MySQL. But yeah, PHP is weird. It's a weird one. Hello, Black Beverage. How you doing? Yeah, that fish is a real item in the game. You can't put fish on top of the head of your character, which is nice. I like it. So we have page 1 label 1, page 1 label 2. I don't like this label 1, label 2. But yeah, whatever. 3, 4. Original game folder label. Yeah, this is fine. Now wizard page 2 gonna be page 2 label 1. Page 2 label 2. Then this is target game folder text box. Target game folder label. Perfect. Then here, patch in progress bar label. And this is oh my god, naming is hard. Patch and success label. Okay, now, do we have those translations updated or not? Oh, we have them here. I think this is a good place to start. And then we can verify with the translations. Translations, again, Visual Studio did not update those translations, so they are broken now. Okay. And I can't copy this file now. So we have empty translation resource now. Let's put this title. Yes. I'm double clicking. I want to edit this string. Title. Then let's double check. Do we have anything translatable in this mess? I don't think so. Here where it starts. So we can copy this up to this point and put it into the resources. Yep. And now, wait, what is this string one? Oh my god, again. Okay, so all the line breaks in the text got screwed. Remove resource. And this one. Visual Studio always makes my day. So now all the labels actually look good. Wait, what is this? Oh. Yeah. I remember this. Okay, but everything else named properly. Do we have like the amount of translations? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 23. Oh, I guess I didn't have to do that. I could just do that. Oh wait, not that. That. We have something missing. What's missing? I have one line missing, I think. Well, okay. When I do the translation, actually, I can do the translation already. That UK. Remove this. And now we need to copy. So this is the title. Let's just do it like that. That way we can double check that we have all the translations. This is check-in files label text. Choose original game folder. Original target game folder. Finish button. Now this is this thing. This is the target. I see. Now I know what I forgot. Where is it? Here it is. Folder that contains original files. No.
Don't tell me you're following me. Following you?
Thank you for the follow. How do I pronounce that? Zent Gaming? Let me know how to pronounce your name. So this translation is correct. Yeah, that's correct. Okay. Good to know. So this is the target folder. Target folder label. Here it is. This is applying patches. Where is it? Where is it? Patch and files. Here it is. This is the success text. How did I name it? Oh, no, wait. So this is what's missing, I think. Maybe not. Visual Studio, why you're like this? So this is the final success message. What does it say in the designer? That's the easiest way. Thank you, Ymirheim. Okay. Where is this thank you thing? Here it is. Patch and success label. Okay. This thing, this one. And they can remove the line break now. Now it scales correctly. This is the target folder. Wait. This one. This folder should be empty. You can create a new one. Yeah. This is it. Is the description of the browser dialog. Okay. This is acceptable versions. Here we go. Wait. What am I doing? What am I doing? Crap. I'm putting all of that into a wrong file. But okay, I can make it work. Let's finish that. Delete the original game files. Here it is. Project Ymirheim works as a mod. Yeah, and we can remove the line breaks. Now this is page 1 cancel button that should be there. Page 1 cancel button. Next button. Page 1 next button. Here it is. Page 2 back button. Page 2 cancel button. Page 2 next. Wait. Page 2. Oh, here it is. And page 3 cancel. So here we go. So I don't have this translation for some reason, or did they? Oh, wait. 2 translations missing. This is annoying. So first of all of that shouldn't be in this file. That should be in this file. Like that. So this is our Ukrainian translation. This is the English version. So let's undo. Yeah. Now let's compare. So title, game installation, yeah. Check-in, browse, finish, yeah. Directory that contains Ragnarok Online 2, yeah. Folder that contains files of the original game not distributed by Ymirheim, yeah, this matches. Cancel. Here, this one is missing. I don't know. Copied all the translations that I had. Let's check again. So this is, in order to proceed, you have to select the directory that contains your copy of Ragnarok Online to the Gate of the World. Do I not have this translation? It was broken all the time? No, here it is. Partial copy. Yeah, this is it. Now, Ymirheim project works as a mod. But there is more to it. Here it is. I don't know why it got broken. I'm sure I was just in this translation. Maybe it just didn't get saved for some reason. Oh no, here it is. Oh, you Visual Studio. Oh. Okay. Let's check again. So this is the message that says that it's working as a mod. It is. Now this is acceptable versions, and this is the version. Next back, cancel. Now this one is missing. Select or create the target folder into which you wish to install the game. That folder should be empty. This is the one. Okay, the original game's files will be copied. It can delay when the process is done. Yeah, this is it. Next, cancel patch and files. Yeah. Then, thank you, Ymirheim, can successfully install. Yeah. Choose where to install the Ymirheim game client. Folder should be empty. You can create a new one. Okay, I think this is what I get mixed up. I don't have this translation. Okay, so this translation was actually missing. So let's do that. Choose where you want to install the Ymirheim game client. This is going to be like this. Yeah, this is it. Okay. Here we go. So we have English translations. I have Ukrainian translations. Can close this. And now we need to actually assign the text. Oh, okay. I guess here. Yeah. Let me copy that code from, I don't know, this one. I just need these two lines. Actually, I don't have any tooltips on the install wizard, so that's gonna be fine. Oh, also, yeah, all good. So first is let's assign the text, and then it's gonna be install wizard translations title. Now let's go over the translation file and just assign proper text everywhere. I believe this is the final thing that I need to do to make this launcher be properly translatable with WebLate. Almost there. I think this is it. So now, what language do we use? Let's first check the English language. Okay, looks good. Oh, one more thing that I forgot is the link position. This is also needs to be translatable. Okay, we'll do that in a moment. Okay, let's select folder. Okay, everything looks good. Let's check the Ukrainian language. Yeah, this is broken now, but okay, we'll fix that later. This is broken. Why is this broken? Yeah. Okay, weird. And my designer is broken now for some weird reason. Thank you, Visual Studio. So this is I forgot to delete the old translation resources. They are messing up with the layout. Now this one, yeah, now I can delete these resources back. Okay, got about the link label. So I need to make that translatable as well. So this is page 1 label 2, I think. Yeah, label 2. And the properties that we are interested in is, where is that link position? Link area 26.5. Link area start, link area length. Or maybe I can just, let me see. Label 2, link area. Can I assign? How is it done in the designer? I wonder. Wait, what? Okay. I know. It's in the old translation resources. So page 1 label 2, right? Page 1 label 2, page 1 label 2. I don't see it. Okay, weird. But yeah, basically I would have to assign a new link area. And I need separate start and length parameters. So let's do that here. So page 1 label 2 text. Let's add No, I can't edit there. How was it called? Link area. And it's gone. Oh. Start and length. And in the original, it was 26.5. 26.5. Let's add this to the Ukrainian translation. Oh, can you remove this? Why is it mixed up now? Okay. For the Ukrainian version, I don't remember what it was. So let's just experiment a little bit. It doesn't work. I forgot to assign this properly. Not end, but length. And I need to convert that to integer. Just like that. So let's see. So let's start 25, 24, 23, 6, 23, 6. Perfect. Visual Forms, Visual Studio and Windows Forms. Okay, was fun. But I think now I'm done. Why is this get created again as an empty file? Oh my god. Oh, I know why. No code generation. Okay, perfect. Let's check again if it's still working. It is. Okay. I think we're done here. We can now just export everything into Weblate. So in the UI, we now don't have any translations. We still have the text filled inside those labels, but it's fine. We just have to keep in mind that when we update this text, we'll also have to update the translations, including the base English translation. And in the resources, we just have the graphics, and that's it. Oh, and the icon. Everything else is empty. Oh, and this file, yeah. Okay, let's double check the English version just in case. Okay, let's properly go over the installation process. I guess twice, one for English language, one for the Ukrainian. Okay, let's create a new folder. Well, I have this one, now I can delete it. Page and files. Here we go. Yeah, this works. Now let's check the Ukrainian version. All the translations propagated correctly. Okay, everything looks good so far. Now the label is properly centered. Yeah, so this message was not translated in the previous versions, apparently. Okay, looks like everything is looking good. All the all the tooltips are translated. Yeah, I think that's it. This took me way much longer than I originally anticipated, but it's okay. I almost like this solution. I'll still try to find a better approach to these translations. Maybe I can somehow filter out the real translatable strings, but I don't think it's possible, at least not with Windows Forms. Okay, so now we can update WebLate. So let's push all of this to the repository and see if WebLate catches those updates. So I need this. So we deleted a bunch of resources from this one, which is fine. And we have a bunch of new translation files. Why is the graphics lagging for some reason? What? I guess it's scaling. I usually work with this window on a separate monitor that doesn't have a scaling option set up. So, okay, this thing looks good. Now we have a bunch of properties assigned and renamed. One thing that may be broken now is the actual layout because of the scaling that they used, but hopefully it still works. Well, we just have to see how it goes. Actually, I can check that. Where do I disable those scaling options for the debug thing? I guess I can just go manually to the project folder. Here it is. Bin debug, and we have nothing here. Why? Oh, it's here. No. What is the output folder? Oh, x86 debug. I see. So now if we go to the properties, compatibility, change DPI settings to, oh crap. So if I set it to system, it's gonna be scaled. Let me check. Well, that works actually. It launched on my secondary monitor without scaling, so here it appears a little bit blurry, but the layout should be the same. And it looks fine. So looks like I didn't mess anything up. Let's check the installer. Oh my god, this is not the file that I wanted to open. Yeah, and the layout looks good even without the scaling. Let's check the install process real quick. Delete, then yeah, looks good. So we can push that to the repository. Okay, where is my... Okay. What is this? Oh, yeah. So now I basically rebuilt the whole installation wizard with adding the tables So yeah, now we have a bunch of stuff, unreadable stuff. This is correct. And this thing, wait, why are these missing now? Oh, they get moved up. Okay, this is fine. And just to be sure, let's rebuild the project. Yeah. So yeah, this is good. Now we can push it. So translation, resources, extracted. Now back to the webblade. Where is it? Where is it? I already closed it. No? No, here it is. One sec. Yeah, I need to extract, to configure this once off stream. Okay, then that's for later. So yeah, we are done with this finally. Now this launcher can be properly translated using webblade, which is nice. So yeah, I think that's it for this stream. I may be back later today, or maybe probably next week. So yeah, let's find someone to raid. So we raided this guy the other day. Let's maybe find someone more interesting, or someone new rather. Spooky 2D Jam. This may be interesting. Yeah. So yeah. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching, for hanging out. I will be back maybe today, later today, but probably next week, probably Tuesday. And most likely we will be working again on the monsters, which may be exciting to watch, but not very exciting for me to work on, but still really want to finish that. So yeah, it was a good stream. Again, thank you, 𝙽𝙴, if you're still there for the raid. It was nice. And let's go for a raid. So yeah, thank you. Bye bye.